As a grow-out farmers, what do you need? You need regular source of water. It's either you go to an environment where there is stream, but the challenge in earthen pond, that is natural pond, is flood. I always encourage people to use, it's capital intensive but it's more reliable, a concrete tank or a plastic tank. It's cheaper to use earthen pond for your grow out business, but the calamity is more than the benefit, especially when the owner of the farm never insured his or her farm. What is the period of grow out fish where some people are getting it wrong? They will come out and be telling people, I reared my fish for 4 months. I reared my fish for 3 months and it gets to 1 kg. My question is it from fingerlings or from juvenile? For a starter, my advice is for you to start with juvenile. What is juvenile? Juvenile is a fish that is 8 weeks old. And for you to get correct 8 weeks old fish, go to a professional breeder. Some breeders will not tell you the actual age of their fish. Some might have kept the fish on their farm for more than 3 or 12 weeks, but they will sell it to you as juvenile, and you will be thinking it's 3 months, 8 weeks, that is 2 months old. Let's take a sample that you bought your juvenile at 8 weeks, that is 2 months old. From the date of your stocking, they are 2 months old. You stock them on your farm. What are the procedure in stocking your juvenile? Number one thing is you need to fertilize. If you are using a natural pond, you need to delime it. Deliming means to control the alkaline content and acidity content in that your pond, because you don't know the alkaline level. You remember I told you water that is highly acidic or alkaline concentrate is not good for animal husbandry, and the easiest way to control it is to get either limestone or oyster shell, put them in a bag and throw them into that pond for minimum of 7 days. After 7 days, you can remove it, pump out the water, and let fresh water come in. For those of us that will be using concrete tank, after the construction, there are some stages that you need to follow. Stage 1, soak that pond with any detergent soap so that the concentrate of chemical in the cement used will be removed. After that is done, put water back into that pond for 24 hours to wash out the concentrate of the detergent you used. After that is done, popping the water into that pond and do what I call liming of the pond. What is liming? Liming is the process of reducing the alkaline concentrates in the water or in the pond and the acidic content. But for those of us that wants to use concrete or plastic vats or pond, the best way you can control the acidity or alkaline level of your water is you must have an overhead tank. When you are pumping water from your either borehole or from your deep well water, it should first go into the overhead tank. Some fish farmers are the cause of their dilemma, pumping from borehole straight to the pond, forgetting that the room temperature level of that borehole, of the borehole and the pond are not the same, and this gives shock to fish, and you end up to see that your fish are just dying without no reason. Point number one that you cannot read in any textbook.